Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Fun on Wheels week, you guys. I am kicking off Monday as per usual with a new product feature, and this week I am going to be featuring the bundle called Fun on Wheels. So stay tuned every day. This time I'm a few minutes late. I had to run up to my printer to get a couple of printouts that I wanted to share with you. But this time is 9:30 Mountain Time. Good morning, Jen. Thank you for being here, my friend. It is 9:30 Mountain Time, usually my time to go live to bring you a card share. And today I am super excited to play along with my favorite challenge of the week, which is the Global Design Project Challenge. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Krista. Hi, TJ. Good morning. Good morning. I love the challenge they have over at Global Design Project for this week. It is a sketch challenge, and sketch challenges are my favorite because, hi Polly, hi Shelly, hi Nan Ryan, hi Lynn, good morning, good morning. Sketch challenges, hi Gail, happy belated birthday. Your birthday was yesterday. I hope you had a great day. Back to the sketch challenge, I was just going to tell you, I love sketch challenges because when you play with a sketch challenge, you are making your own creation, right? Most times when I play, good morning, Rebecca. Hello, Colleen. When you play with a sketch challenge, you take the sketch and you make whatever you want with it, right? So you can use current things, you can use retired products, whatever you want, whatever gets you creating, right? So whenever I'm going away on a Stampin' Up! Trip, like to an on-stage or a convention or something like that, I love to use sketches to make my swap card because then I know I'm not actually casing someone. I'm not making a card that I saw on Pinterest that was made by someone else. Nothing any worse. Can you imagine going to an event and swapping with someone and then you're handing them the card that they made? I mean, you want to be creative, you want to be inventive, you want to do your own card, right? So sketches allow you to do that. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Sophia. Hi, everybody that's coming on. Hi, Maribel. Hi, Dee. Good morning from Marshall, VA. Where is VA? Is it Vermont? Is VA Vermont? I'm not sure. Hi, Tanya from Central Illinois. Hello, Becky. Hi, Cindy from Indiana. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Yes, my friend Jen is so good to see you here. Jen is always helping me out, giving you guys item codes as I'm demonstrating, answering questions, and being a great support person for me during my videos. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, my friend Jen, for all that you do to help me and to help the ladies here to be creative and to be able to get the most positive experience out of your stamping. Okay, so we're going to play with Fun on Wheels. I love this stamp set and the dies because if you have anyone who loves to scooter, skateboard, bicycle, in some chances are you got someone in your family, right? Boys, girls, even older people. E-bikes are all the craze right now. My dad has an e-bike. My son loves his skateboard. My sister is an avid biker. She does triathlons, which is like crazy in my opinion, but she loves her bike. Actually, her and her husband both bike on their bikes at home, which are hooked up to a computer and on a big screen, and it's like their real life biking. Want to share a little each day how, oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing your comment. It goes by so fast. Southern Mississippi ladies love paper crafting. Just finishing 2 days of card making and scrapbooking. Yes. Oh, love it. I love hearing about people getting together and scrapbooking and stamping. Stay tuned, you guys. If you live in the Calgary area, or even if you want to travel here, I am having my next retreat the weekend after Canadian Thanksgiving, which is October 13th to the 15th is when my retreat is happening. We are going to be going to the Best Western here in Calgary again for another fun 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you can check in at noon on Friday. It goes right till 6 p.m. on Sunday. You can stay up till the wee hours of the night if you want to, of the morning. And you get your own 6-foot table to paper craft all weekend long. So don't miss out. I only have 23 spots and it's first come, first serve. And if you sign up and pay $100 deposit, non-refundable deposit by the end of July, you are going to get a prize from my basket when you show up at the retreat. I'm going to have a huge prize basket for the people who did the early bird special, and it's going to be all different prizes in there, and they're going to be wrapped up. It's going to be like Christmas for the people that did early bird registration, which ends on July 31st. So don't miss out. It will basically, the early bird registration will go until basically all the spots sell out, or until July 31st, whichever comes first. Okay, so I'm going to put my coffee down. I have my coffee in my Live Well, Laugh Often, Love Much mug. And I'm just going to put it off to the side so I don't spill it. Did you have a good weekend? I got to ask you. I had a fabulous weekend. Yesterday, my husband's company did a friends and family barbecue down in the beautiful south part of Calgary. It's a place called Pritis. It was at a ranch. Oh my gosh, it was the most amazing food. The catering was unbelievable. Food was unbelievable. They had games. They did tug of war. They did this pie in the face contest where people got to purchase tickets to pie the CEOs and the managers and stuff of my husband's company, and all the money went to charity. So it was just like a fun event. They did that. They did, egg toss. They had the kids line up in 2 lines on the field, and they tossed eggs back and forth, and then they had to back up 3 feet and toss and toss. Oh my God, there was like eggs everywhere in this field. It's all good, right? It was all like tall grass and whatever. I'm sure it was fertilizer for the grass. Anyway, we had so much fun. And then we drove home, and we drove straight into the worst rain and hail. Oh my gosh. I haven't checked the car today, but I think we're okay, but it was awful hail, and a lot of rain and wind. Oh my gosh. And anyway, we got home just in time, safely, thankfully, and the storm passed. So it was an eventful day. I was toast when I got home. My feet were filthy from being on the ranch all day with sandals on. I had a shower, and I was like sitting on the couch last night trying to do my blog post, which I finally got done, guys. The card from Friday is on my blog post. I got my blog post done, and I was literally falling asleep at my computer. So that was a little snapshot of my day yesterday, but I feel well rested this morning. I've got up out the door at 6:30 for my walk, and I feel well rested and energized for this week. All right, let's get started. We're going to flip the camera and point you down at my work surface here, and I'll show you the sketch, the Global Design Project sketch, and we'll get going here. I'm missing some of your comments, but I will come back. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Betty. Hello, good morning, good morning. Hi, Janet, good morning. Hello, everyone. Okay, so let's flip the camera. I don't see any questions, just all the wonderful hellos. Yes, Jen, we miss you when you're not here. Absolutely, we totally miss you. Do you have a live in Canada where you do your retreats? Yes. Do you have to live in Canada to do your retreat? Patty, no, you can come. Anybody can fly here if you'd like to for the weekend. I'm in Calgary, Alberta. You can get a flight and come and join us. Absolutely. You don't need to be Canadian to come and join us. Let's see. I will come back and see your comments. Good morning, Joy. Hello, Rebecca. Rebecca's daughter got married this weekend. Wow, so much fun. Congratulations to you and your daughter. Wow, what an exciting time for your family, Rebecca. So awesome. Let's see. Yes, with the family. Oh, vacations. Yes, with the family. Heading up the coast now. So gorgeous in California. Is California? Oh no, Oregon coast. Oh my gosh. I did that trip with my family a few years ago. Unbelievable. I definitely want to go back. The Oregon coast is like breathtaking. The redwood forest is also really, really beautiful. All right, here we go. We're going to flip the camera. Boop. Whoop. Push the wrong button. Let's go. There we go. Okay. Point you down at my work surface here. There's the sketch, you guys. We're going to play with this sketch today. This is the Global Design Project Challenge, hashtag GDP402. This is the sketch. So you can take this sketch and you can do whatever you like with it. These don't have to be flowers. They could be flowers if you wanted them to be. You could turn it and have it go landscape like that. Or you could keep it portrait. It's totally up to you. You can use whatever colors you want, whatever DSP you want. You get the gist. Okay, so we're going to play with that one today. And my product of the week, you guys, is going to be Fun on Wheels. We're going to have fun this week with the wheels. Okay, so Fun on Wheels. My host code is up here. This is the new one. I start a new one every Monday. And this one applies if you place a minimum $60 order. And you use this host code, I'm going to send you 4 card packages, and they will all be the ones, 4 out of 5 of the cards that I make this week. It'll be a surprise, okay? So you're going to get 4 cards in the mail, card kits, and you will need the stamp set, and you will also need the Fun on Wheels dies. So you'll need the bundle, and guess what? The bundle is down here at the bottom. It is item code 161217, and it's $68.25 in Canada. So go ahead and grab that bundle, and then you'll get the 4 card kits from me, and you can make these cards at your leisure. Okay, I do videos every week. These will be every day of the week. And these are going to be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So when you get your card kits in the mail, and your stamps come from Stampin' Up, you're going to be able to sit down, watch my videos, pause them, fast forward, rewind. I love, love, love video tutorials. That's why I do videos, so that you can follow along and make your cards with me. Okay, Fun on Wheels. Let me show you what it looks like. It is a cling mount stamp. Now, cling stamps are the red rubber. Okay, so they look like this, and then you get the sticker sheet. You can put these on the back, and they are super, super duper strong. They will not fall off your block. It is cling mount. And you also get the matching dies. Now, I have one of the dies that I'm going to use today off to the side here. Let's bring that one back in. So this one is the big bicycle. We're going to play with the big bicycle today. But you can see we have dies over here for the skateboard, the scooter, the other bike here, and the details. Oh, so stunning. And I love the greetings. We have high five. Look at you go. Look at this one. At every turn of life, may you find adventure. And this one here, it's a good day to have a good day. Like, this is totally not just for teenagers, not just for boys. It's all inclusive, right? You can use this one for anyone in your life. Okay, so we're going to play with a color. Actually, let me show you the DSP. We're showing you all the good stuff right out the gate here today. We are going to play with the Designer Series paper from the annual catalog. That is called Stargazing. Okay, so this is not just astronomical. This paper can be used for all kinds of projects, right? It is with the, what is that suite called? Let me grab my catalog, you guys. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one with the, the planets and all of that, and the space theme and stuff like that. So I want to show you this paper because it is very, very versatile, and you may want to pick it up even if you're not into planets or space or astronauts. You can still use this paper, okay? I'm going to show you what it looks like here, each page. So we have this one here with the beautiful sky background, nighttime sky. And then I love this. You could chop this up and no 2 pieces will look the same, right? But it will also make great background pages for your scrapbooking. The flip side of that one, look at the gorgeous oranges here, and I see yellows. Let me pull out the back piece and tell you what colors are in here. We have basic black, berry burst, blackberry bliss, blueberry bushel, crushed curry. Yeah, I see crushed curry. Fresh freesia, lemon lime twist, night of navy, orchid oasis, pumpkin pie. Yes, that's here. Starry sky and Tahitian tide. So I love these 2 patterns. Then we have this pattern here. We've got a little more purples in the background of this one. Really, really nice. And there is, let's see. Let's make sure I got the right one here. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, I picked up the wrong. This one here, we're going to use this one today. That's why there's only one. So this one has more blues in the background, and look at the background of this one. It has Night of Navy, Blueberry Bushel, Tahitian Tide. So, so stunning, right? And you've got that beautiful wash in the background. So that's that one. And then we have this one, which has pinks and blues. This is so pretty. And then the flip side of that one has our berry burst with the wash background and the little stars. Okay. And pick up my paper. I dropped it here. Now this one is definitely, you know, planets, obviously, right? But you could totally chop this and use it for anything you want. Really the only one that looks like planets is this one right here. So you can totally get creative. Oh, and this one. You can get creative with this side, but let's take a look at the flip side. The flip side has that nighttime background here with the stars in the sky. So gorgeous. I love it. And look at this one. Oh my heavens. I'm not really into space, but this probably has some kind of a name. Is it a comet? I'm not really sure, but it's beautiful paper nonetheless, right? We've got our purples in here. I see Blackberry Bliss. I see Berry Burst and all the different shading of it. So stunning. Okay, so you get 2 sheets of that one. The flip side has our lemon lime twist pattern, which is gorgeous by itself. Look at this one though. These go really well together. The next pattern has, again, those moons and planets. And we have all the colors going on in here. We've got Berry Burst, lemon lime twist. I see Tahitian Tide. I see blueberry bushel. So many beautiful colors. And the background of that one is another nighttime sky with a different kind of a shading with the blue. All right, so there we have that. And so that was the 6 different patterns. Of course, as always, you get 2 sheets of each 12 by 12 piece. And the pattern we're going to use today for our card is this one. So the Global Design Project, here it is again, the challenge is to make a card like this. So we're going to bring in, let's see, we've got here Tahitian Tide, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. I'm going to grab my bone folder and we're going to reinforce that. I really think these patterns will go nicely with the Fun on Wheels because they are kind of, they can be both masculine or feminine, and they almost look like movement to me, right? We've got, you know, things happening here in the background, right? Stars and all kinds of different patterns. So you could use any of these patterns with the wheels. So we're going to hi, Dawn. Thank you for being here. Getting ready for family reunion with 4 children and spouses and all the grandchildren. Oh my goodness. You got busy week coming up there, TJ. Sounds like fun though. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in some basic white. I'm going to cut this with you on camera. All right, so we need a piece of basic white that measures 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, so 3.5 by 4 3/4. That's going to be the front of my card. So let's go ahead and, is this 4.5? Okay, I'm going to cut it at 4.5. So I have minimal wastage. So 4.5. This is just a scrap piece of white I found just sitting on the side of my desk. 4.5. Oh, did I say 4.5? Yes, I did, didn't I? Let me measure that again. Okay, yes, 4.5 by 3.5. Yeah, that works. Okay, 4.5 by 3.5. All right, so that's for the front. Now we're going to need some scrap white for the inside, and we're also going to need some for stamping. So let's just cut my inside panel the normal size, which is, I always cut it 4 1/4 by 2 3/4, and that's going to be my inside piece. Now when I cut this paper down, let me share with you, because I'm going to have to cut more of this for my card packages when people order this week. You're going to get all of this paper and cardstock from me. So here's what I do. I take the 12 by 12 paper. I'm going to pop it into my trimmer. I'm going to trim it at 4 inches. Okay, 4 inches. And again, you're going to get 6 of these out of 1 sheet, which you're going to get 12 out of a full pack of cardstock of DSP. So 4 by 5 1/4, and another one at 5 1/4. Okay, so that's how I get 2 out of a strip. Then you've still got this piece left over, which is 1 1/2. I'm going to pop that in, and we're going to cut that at 3 3/4 of an inch. So you get 2 strips. So you see what I got there? I've got these 2 pieces and these 2 pieces from 1 strip. Okay, so we're going to use all of this, even the little strip. No wasting of anything, right? Okay, so that's it for the paper trimmer. All right. So now what we're going to do is we are going to bring in, let's do the bicycle stamping first. So I have a scrap Yes, I've got some scrap here that I think will work. Always scrap white. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the matching colors because it's all about color coordination, right? So I have Night of Navy and Tahitian Tide. Look at the coordination of colors. This makes me super happy, you guys. Love, love, love the coordinating products. So I'm just going to use this piece of white here. I'll put it on my silicone mat so you can see. And from the stamp set, I have the big bike here with the big wheels. I'm going to stamp that with Tahitian Tide. So we're just going to tap, tap, tap 3 times on here and stamp straight down and straight up. There's my bicycle. Woo, I love it. All right, so we're going to cut that out using the coordinating die. So let me grab the die. We're going to pop this on. I've got a little washi tape on my die here just to keep it in place. So here we go. We're putting that on here. Press that down. And we're going to bring in my Mini Boss platform. Put this right here. Super easy. All right, so then we're going to put the top plate on. And we're going to run this through my Mini Boss. Whoops, cardstock flying everywhere here. Okay, so we're going to roll this through. Okay, and before I put that die away, I'm going to do one more. So there's my bicycle. I got a little bit, there we go, pop that out. So there's the bicycle with the Tahitian Tide. Now I'm going to make a little shadow by taking a piece of Night of Navy scrap, and I'm going to do the same thing. But this time I'm not stamping it. I'm just putting it onto my Night of Navy cardstock, and we're just going to roll that through. We're just making a shadow, if you will. We're calling it a shadow. Easy peasy. And you could do this with any shape, right? I'm just doing it with a bicycle, but any other dies that you have at home, you could also use this idea with. So there's the background of my bicycle. And we're going to bring in this one here and see what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually glue that on top so we've got that little bit of a shadow in the background. It's going to help that bicycle stand out and highlight it even more. So let's bring in my liquid glue and add a little bit to my die cut here. Just a tiny bit. And then we'll layer this on top like this. So there we go. Now, when you get your kit from me, your kits this week from me, I will send you a big enough piece so that you can die cut, because you're going to need your own die cuts and your own stamps, right? So you're going to need to stamp your bicycle and then put the die over top and run it through. There we go. Okay, so that's my bicycle. I'm going to flip that over, and while I'm at it, I'm just going to grab my dimensionals. I'm going to put one on the big wheel, one on the smaller wheel. And then we also need a couple of dimensionals at the top to anchor this down properly. So I'm going to bring in my mini dimensionals. So when you're ordering dimensionals, make sure you order both mini and big, because you just never know. You could also cut your dimensionals if you wanted to, but I'm just using the minis. Look how nicely they fit. All right, so we're going to just peel off the backing. Just deal with everything while you've got it in front of you, right? So then we're going to take that. I'm going to put it onto my silicone mat, and you can put this glue side down if you wanted to. That's ready to go. Because the silicone mat resists the glue, you can pick this up. It will not work. It won't stick to it, right? That's what I love about my silicone mat. All right, so now let's bring back our card base, and we're going to put this designer series paper right on front, like that. Just a little bit of glue around there. There's a dog. I don't know if you can hear, my neighbor's dog is barking. I don't think you can hear that, but he's not too bad. I never hear him bark, so he must be upset about something. Okay, so there's that. Now we'll put that off to the side. Now my piece of basic white, we're going to do some stamping on here. So this is where I'm inspired by the sketch challenge from Global Design Project. So let's see. We're going to bring in the sketch and see they have something in opposite corners. So what I want to do is I'm going to use my silicone mat, and I'm going to move my little bicycle over a little bit. From the stamp set, there's this awesome stamp that looks like road maps. I love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm going to use Tahitian Tide ink, and we're going to stamp on the background. Okay, so we're going to use, here we go, we got our ink pad. We're just going to tap on the ink pad. I'm going to do the corner up here. I'm going to extend over a little bit right here. And let's do another one right coming down the side a little bit. There. And I'm stamping off on my silicone mat for a couple of reasons. One reason basically, I can wipe it off. So I'm saving my grid paper. That's one reason. And a second reason is I can actually wipe this off. You have to remember to wipe it off though. It will not dry on your silicone mat. And then if you touch it, it will have Tahitian Tide ink on your fingers. But I'm just going to wipe it off so I don't have it on my fingers later. And then we're just going to bring in a sponge, and we're going to sponge the edges of this piece. Okay, so let's tap in the ink pad, and we'll just go ahead, and you could use a sponge dauber, of course, if you have one or you like using sponge daubers. I have sponge daubers on the way. I'm replacing all of my colors that have left with new ones, so I had to buy a new package. But sponges work too. So if you can still pick up like a pack of sponges at the dollar store or something and cut them into wedges, staple a little bit of cardstock on the end of them, and then you'll know which one is which, like for which color. Okay, so we're just going to let that sit over there for a second. I'm going to use it again. Now I'm going to bring in my card base. This is going to be the background like this. So let's go ahead and put that onto my background like that. All right, so here we go. We're putting that basic white. I like this layering because you get to see more of that background paper. When you make the smaller white piece, you get a bigger area to show through for the DSP. Okay, so now we need a greeting. So let's move these things off to the side. We're going to bring in a piece of cardstock that measures 3/4 of an inch by 3.5. And from the stamp set, I'm going to use the stamp that says, "It's a good day to have a good day." I really, really like that. That stamp. I'm going to wipe this up. It has some ink on it. So let's start off with a fresh, stamp that doesn't have ink on it. All right. So, and I noticed that it's crooked. So let's straighten that up like that. Okay. We're going to use Night of Navy ink. And we're going to stamp on this little strip of cardstock. So tap, tap, tap. Gonna stamp in the middle. It's a good day to have a good day. I love that phrase. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring in the banners, pick a punch. I wanna use, you get two choices. You can make banners or you can make flags. It's totally up to you. I'm gonna make banners, and there is a 3/4 inch track here that we wanna slide this cardstock into. Now, this is good that this is happening to me. So mine is just a hair wider. Let's see if I can slide it. Don't force it. If it's just a little bit too tight, you can bring back your trimmer and you can actually shave off just a tiny bit. So it should be 3/4 of an inch, but I obviously have made it a little bit bigger than it should have been. There. I just took off, like, actually it kind of looks like a hair, like a tiny bit. And now we'll see if that works. Okay, so we're going to pop this in. We're going to slide it. Yeah, it made all the difference, just that little tiny bit of cardstock. So we're going to slide that in, and we're going to make sure it's straight. You can always flip it over and make sure that it's sitting properly at the back. And then when you're happy, you can go ahead and punch it out. Okay, so there is my flag. Now you could keep it like that and have this end straight, or you can pop this back in and you can do the same thing on the other side. So this piece of cardstock started out, it was 3/4 of an inch by 3.5 inches. And there is my lovely banner. Love, love, love this punch. If you don't have this punch yet, you need it in your life because it will make things so much easier. It's really like 6 punches in one because you have 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch tracks for both designs, right? So 3 times 2, that is 6, you guys. 6 punches in one. What a smoking deal. Okay, so I'm going to bring back my Tahitian Tide. I'm going to do the same thing on this piece of white. I'm going to dip in and I'm going to sponge that Tahitian Tide ink on the edges of this banner. There we go. Okay, so now I'm done with my ink pad. So let's close. No, I think I'm not yet. Okay, so let's bring back our card bits. All right, so we've got our bicycle. We've got our greeting. I also have just a little strip of Night of Navy. This is 1/4 of an inch, you guys. 1/4 of an inch is tiny. I'm going to use that to make a little bit of a pop of color behind my banner. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to it, like that. I'm going to take my banner, I'm going to lay that right on top of that Night of Navy strip. See, don't throw away your scraps, right? You can use little strips, just add a nice little pop of color, like that. I'm going to flip that over, grab a couple of dimensionals. I'm actually going to put 3 on here because it is quite long. And you don't want any saggy bits on your cards. You want to make sure you've got everything popped up properly so that nothing will, the card will look, when your recipient receives it, it'll look like when you mailed it. Okay, so we're going to take our bicycle and we're going to put that down here in the far corner. I'm actually even going to overlap the wheels off of the white, like that. Then we're going to take our greeting and we're going to put it right up here. It's a good day to have a good day, like that. There we go. And then we need some bling. So I was looking at what I have for bling that's current. And this amazing ribbon, you guys, it's called Metallic Weave Woven Ribbon. So I'm going to take some of that in Tahitian Tide, and we're going to make a little bow, because yes, you can put bows on masculine cards. And this doesn't have to be a masculine card. My daughter likes blue. Lots of people like blue. I like blue. So this is a unisex card. This could be for anyone, right? So we're just using our fingers here and making a little bow like that. And this ribbon is so versatile. You can do so much with it. Let's trim the ends. And I want to share with you, don't throw this away because it can be used for all kinds of stuff. We're just going to bring in a little glue dot here. And we're going to put that onto the banner. So I'm going to pick up a glue dot. I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to turn my bow and I'm going to sit it right there. Okay, so there's a little bit of bling. Now this piece here, I'm going to go back to this. This ribbon, you can actually fan it with your thumbs and get the little fibers out. You can make something that looks like wire. Look at that. Isn't that fun? So you can do lots and lots of fun stuff with this, and it's so metallic-y and sparkly. I keep all my little bits, so I just roll it all up onto the roll, and I use a pin to hold everything in place. I even take my little scrap bits and I put them in place like that. Share with you what I do. I take my pin and I hold that in place. So next time I open this up, there will be a little scrap that I might use or I might not, but don't throw it out, right? Don't throw out your beautiful products. Okay, so now this is almost done, but we have a couple things. We need to do the inside. So here's the inside piece, the basic white. And for the inside, so I'm saying on the front, it's a good day to have a good day. On the inside, we can say, look at you go. At every turn of life, may you find adventure. I love that. Let's stamp that on the inside. Okay, so this would be a great card if you have a daughter, granddaughter going off to university, or, you know, starting something new, even a birthday. It's at every turn in life, may you find adventure. That greeting is very, very versatile. I'm going to stamp that with Night of Navy right here. There we go. And because it says every turn of life, I really think that I need to do another stamp of that roadmap on the corner. Let's do one down here. There we go. I like that. So I'm bringing both of the colors onto the inside. And remember that strip? I haven't forgot about it. I'm going to put that up here at the top. So I'm going to take some glue and just do a little strip of glue at the top. And then I'm going to put this strip up here like that. It's a little too big, but that's okay. I can flip it over and trim that edge. And there we've got a little border at the top. We've got stamping on the bottom. All right, so now let's put on that glue, put this inside the card. All right, so let's get rid of my scrap paper here. And we will bring back the card. Let's open up and we'll put this on the inside like so. Oh my heavens, I love it. And then we can still bling this up. So over with the Les Shops bundle, there are these loose silver sequins. Love, love, love these sequins. And you get, how many? 1,200, my friends. You get 1,200 of these little sequins in a package. They will last you forever. You'll be putting these in your will. Just kidding. I'm going to put 3 dots here. And we're going to put the 3 dots of glue. Now you could let these sit, go grab yourself a coffee and let this sit half dry. Or you can, if you don't have time, you can just go ahead and pick up your sequence right away and stick down your sequence onto the glue. You can also use glue dots for this too. But if you're using liquid glue, you might as well use what you have on hand, right? So I'm picking up these dots. I'm going to put them onto the glue, and they're very clear and, you know, they're very sparkly. But if you want to bling them up even more, you can bring in your blends. And yes, we have a blend for the Tahitian Tide. So I'm going to go ahead and add some Tahitian Tide blend marker. Now this is moving around because the glue, I haven't let it set. So I just want to show you what it looks like with a little bit of Tahitian Tide on your gems. I'm just tapping it because they're moving on me. So there we have our colored gems, and you can come back in and add more color to them as they dry onto that glue. There we have it, you guys. I hope you like this card. So fun, hey? I am so in love with this bundle that I've chosen to use this week. I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. I know I say that about a lot of stuff, but definitely you need bicycles and scooters and all the detailed dies. Oh my goodness, I am excited. So I hope that you will join me this week from all of my lives. And if I inspire you, that you will pick up this bundle for yourself and you can make some fun cards. You see butterflies. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and check what you had mentioned, Joy, about butterflies. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Joy, for your lovely words. I appreciate that. Yes, a good way to start your day. Ah, you guys are so kind, so kind. Okay, so let me just flip you right back around. That stargazing DSP is gorgeous, I must admit. And, you know, I didn't need the astronomy or whatever that set is called with the astronaut. I resisted. I don't know. Maybe I will break down and get it. It may be a bundle of the week coming up sometime. It's not on my radar very soon in the next few weeks, but I thought I would use the DSP in a different way and I can share inspiration with you. So thank you all for joining me today. I hope you like this card. And yes, I do tie the bows for people. So when you purchase this bundle this week, your bows will already be tied in your kits. And you'll get all of the cut pieces except for the bike. You do need to have the stamps and the dies. So you'll need the bundle. If you already own the bundle, great, awesome. You can still get my 4 card kits in the mail by purchasing any $60 of any product that you want. So it's totally up to you what you purchase. Thank you again for watching me today. I hope you'll come back and join me tomorrow for another fun card using the Fun on Wheels bundle. Take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.